Hi everyone. Okay, so today we are doing a love reading about their current feelings for you. Now, this is a specific person you have in your mind. You could be in a relationship with them, in a no contact situation, in a limited contact situation, or you simply like them and you want to know what they feel for you. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to everyone. So please take it only if it resonates with your story. Now, another thing is that energies are always flexible. So whatever story will come out today, these can be your energies or your partner's energies. So please check accordingly. And this goes for cross watchers also who are here to see for their Leo partners. This reading can be applied to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now, let me quickly explain you the whole pattern of this reading. We will take cards out for your recent past, present, and upcoming future, and then the overall guidance for you from universe, right? Okay, so let's start with the love reading for the sign of Leo for the month of May. And first we'll take out 3 cards here for the recent past and we'll see what energies are guiding us here. Okay, so we have Page of Fire over here. We have 5 of Water over here. And we have the Sun over here. All right. Okay. We have the Page of Fire over here. Okay. The Page of Fire is your energy here, Leo. Leo, what I'm sensing over here is that, in the recent past over here, okay, see, you definitely love this person. You have a lot of feelings for them. Doesn't, again, matter whether you met them yesterday or you have been married to them since ages. You really love this person, but what is happening over here is that the kind of focus and the kind of attention and the kind of energy you used to invest at one point of time, you're not investing that kind of energy anymore in this situation. Okay? Because Page is a small energy. It's a genuine energy, but it's a small energy. Okay? So I'm not saying that you do not care about them or you don't really bother anymore or you have moved on. Okay, not that. For most of you, not that. But like I said, the kind of efforts like going out of the way, and then one message or one call like making or breaking your day, that kind of power you have given to this person in the past, you have somewhat taken that power back. Okay, like they don't affect you that much anymore. Okay, so the fire within you is still there, the love within you is still there. Okay, but you are not putting that kind of energy into it anymore because maybe in the past, you felt kind of rejected, you felt cheated, you felt ignored, or they kind of ghosted you, or they didn't treat you right, or they gave importance to a third party. Third party can be a specific person, family, friends, but they did not give you the kind of energy that you were giving to them. And of course, a point comes when you feel exhausted, because if you're only giving out and you're not getting that same amount back, a time comes when you are empty, right? You're empty, and that's where you reached here. You felt empty, and you felt that, okay, I love this person, but what are they even giving me? Until when, I can keep doing this? So you have pulled your power back and you don't feel like investing that much into it as of now. Okay, maybe you are talking to them but not that much. You're kind of stalking them but you're not really kind of getting involved too much into the conversations, or some of you really in no contact zone, right? Or if you guys are living together, then Leo, you just kind of talk what is necessary, otherwise no. Okay, and again, this is not some kind of manipulative game you're playing with them to gain their attention or for them to chase you, nothing like that. This is something which is happening very natural. You know, you feel drained out, you know. The moment you think of this person, okay, before love, what comes is this exhaustion that, oh, again I have to do so much, or again they'll reply me after 2 hours, or again I'll have to wait for the message or call for 2 days or 3 days. You know, again I have to sit and think, you know, are they talking to that person or not? I don't have that energy, I can't do that. You know, that kind of scenario over here. 5 of water over here. This is your partner's energy, and see, they are feeling extremely sad and depressed, and they are in guilt and they're regretting here. Okay, because whatever changes you've made here, and you know, whatever you have pulled back, the attention, the love, the warmth, because Leo is the most warmest sign in the zodiac. When they love somebody, you know, they really love from their heart and soul, right? Their life revolves around that person, right? Even though Leo is ruled by the sun and all the other planets revolve around the sun, but then Leo revolves, you know, around that person. That kind of importance, you know, they give to that person. But now imagine, you know, that importance going away from you. So your person is kind of, you know, noticing it very, very deeply. Okay, they are feeling that change very harshly. Okay, and they are breaking down here. They are very well aware, okay, that why this has happened. So they are not blaming you anywhere. They know that it has been them who has been ignoring you, taking you for granted. Actually, Leo, they never thought that, you know, you'll pull back your attention this way. Maybe they thought that, okay, for a while you'll be upset, or, you know, you'll be angry, but you'll actually go this cold and you won't care, and you might even come across as insensitive or indifferent right now. They have never expected this because they have never seen this side of yours. Again, doesn't matter, even if you guys have been together for 20 years, Leo, they never saw this side of yours, and now this is like kind of taking a toll on them, you know. Some of them are really in a shock, and they are just kind of you know, sitting and even, you know, like they are kind of blaming themselves and cursing themselves that why did I have to do that? Okay, why couldn't I treat Leo better? And see, now they're not talking, now they don't care. Okay, what do I do? You know, they're really panicking. Some of them are getting panic attacks right now. They're very anxious, very desperate. Some of them, you know, out of desperation could be really messaging you, okay, or really filling your inbox with messages, standing right outside at your home to see you, or if you guys are living together, then, you know, doing everything special for you, whatever you like, you know, just to gain the attention. For others, you know, they're somehow right now suppressing and holding this because they don't want to show you that how much this is affecting them. But eventually, you know, they'll break. Eventually, they'll break because with 5 of water, they won't be able to take it much for longer. They'll break, right? We have the sun over here. The sun is the energy of this relationship. So see, sun is the happiest card in tarot. And like I said, okay, Leo is ruled by the sun. So your energy is very strongly present over here, which means that this relationship has the potential. And at one point of time, it really, really kept you happy, Leo. Like it was, you felt as if, you know, it was your biggest wish coming true. This person was your biggest wish, you know, coming true. And you guys started talking, and you guys started, you know, coming into a relationship, all those passionate talks and promises of the future. And some of you even got married. Okay, everything was like a dream. Okay, but then this person started taking you for granted. Okay, they start giving importance to other things and other people. They stopped treating you nicely. And you kept going in the hope that, okay, things will be fine. Probably this is just a phase. Some of you went on for a decade like that. For years like that. That this is just a phase going on. But then you got empty. And then you stepped back. But if your partner had been kind of, you know, treating you nicely or treating this relationship nicely. This is what this connection deserves, and this is what this connection has the potential for. The Sun. Sun is the happiest card in tarot, happiest energy. Nobody can make you feel as happy as your partner can, and same goes for your partner. There's nobody like you for them, and they're realizing it right now. It is hitting them very hard. Leo, let me tell you, if you're wondering, especially for those where your partner is kind of silent right now or they're trying to act normal, they are having nightmares right now. They're having anxiety attacks. Probably some of them are, even seeing a counselor or a therapist or taking some medicines, to calm down their anxiety. Okay? This is the kind of impact you've left on this person, Leo. Right? Alright guys, so now I will take out 3 cards here for the current energies, and we'll see how you're feeling currently, how your partner is feeling, and what is happening in this connection right now. Let's see here, Leo. Okay, 1 card came. I'll take this. 2 more cards here, please, for the current energies. Alright. So we have Ace of Air over here. We have 2 of Air over here, and we have the King of Water over here. Alright, okay. We have the Ace of Air over here. Ace of Air is your partner's energy. So like I said, they would not be able to control it for long, okay? Now they are coming towards you, and if earlier, this person was keeping ego or playing some games with you, or, ignoring you, they're dropping all of it. All of it right away. They've learned the lesson. They've tasted, they're had a taste of their own medicine. Okay, no more. All grounded, all humble, right? They're coming towards you with a very pure energy and with a very clear heart and mind that, listen, Leo, I know I messed it up, and do not leave me like this. Do not take away your love and warmth like this. I won't be able to survive. Don't leave me out in the cold. I have nobody like you in my life. I have no one who can, understand me, who can love me, who can take care of me, who can be so selfless with me like you. Please do not go away. Please. And it's not just about walking away. Even if you are with me, please be that warm Leo. Please don't be this cold, insensitive person. I don't know. I cannot see you like this. I've never seen you like this. I don't know who you are. Don't do that, okay? And they're promising you this new beginning, and they're telling you that this time everything will be transparent. This time they will take the efforts. But Leo, please don't do this. Don't do this. So they're coming with a very honest energy, let me tell you, because this has really hit them hard. You taking away your power has really hit them hard, guys. Like, brought some overnight changes in them, overnight transformation in them, that no, I can't lose Leo. And, oh shit, Leo is kind of drifting away. That sudden realization. So no matter they were talking to someone, no matter what was going on in their life, threw everything away. I just want Leo. I want to be with Leo. So they'll come, they'll accept everything. All the mess that they've made, they'll accept everything, no matter how dirty it was. They will accept, they will apologize, they will have a very clear conversation with you. Because they can't afford to lose you, no. 2 of Air, this is your energy, and you're very confused about it. You don't know, Leo, whether you want to make it normal with them or not, because although the fire is still there within you, the love is still there within you, but you are contemplating, you're wondering if this love is healthy for you or it's toxic for you. Because you've paid a very huge price of loving this person, of just, sacrificing yourself to keep them happy. But, they just kept on taking you for granted. They just kept on taking you for granted. And so you wonder, that if at all I go back, and if at all I make things normal, like, will it really, this change in them, will it really stay, or again they'll come back to their normal, type, again taking me for granted, and again kind of giving importance to other people. So you're not able to understand, you're not able to decide, whether this is something which is happening just because, you have taken the attention away, or this is something which is real. You don't know, and you're not able to trust right now. You can't trust them right now. You have major trust issues with this person, right? And suddenly, because this change is overnight, so anyways it doesn't feel very real to you, that how come, overnight this person just suddenly had so many realizations. I've been trying to explain them since ages. I've been trying to do things since ages, and now like overnight this person is saying that they have like accepted all the flaws and they will work on it and they will be honest and transparent with me. Is it even possible? Is it even real? See, Leo, of course, a general reading, it depends on person to person, but let me tell you that at least the realization right now is real. What they are saying, they mean it. Because till now, whatever you have been doing, you were kind of sacrificing and giving them, and your approach was very, very soft, okay? But now when you took your power away, that hit them. Because they never thought, that you'll do that. And they were glowing in your light, basically, right? We have the King of Water over here. Now, this is the energy of your relationship. Leo, there's a lot of love between you both, okay? Like true love kind of an energy over here. You know it and they know it. Okay? Because, Leo, the reason you've not moved on till now, despite so much of pain, is because, there's no one out there like them. That intensity, you don't feel it for anybody else. Some of you even tried dating or tried entertaining someone's attention outside. I am getting that energy. But you dropped it off because, maybe for a few days you liked the attention, but then you didn't feel the intensity. And Leos can't be with anybody, where they don't feel the intensity. They need the passion. They need that chemistry. They really don't go by someone's looks or, someone's personality for very long. They need character, they need value system, and they need substance in their partner, irrespective of their gender, right? They need that. And the chemistry you feel with this person is beyond this world. And you've never found someone, even they've never found someone, with whom they can replace this, right? So the love is there, and the love is infinite over here, like flowing crazy. The King of Water, the most emotional, energy, the most loving energy, and with the Sun, the most happiest energy. Come on, guys, what are you doing? See what this relationship is capable of giving both of you. Cross watchers, what are you doing? I mean, life is short, right? This relationship, people they manifest their whole life for something like this, and you guys have it, and yet you're wasting it away. Don't, right? Don't. And I know you've had your realizations, cross watchers, but it's not good to take someone for granted, okay, when someone is sacrificing themselves. And I really hope you are learning your lessons for good, and it's not some temporary mood swing, just like how Leo is bothered about. Although I don't get that, but still a caution, a warning, a subtle warning, right? Okay, guys, so now I will take out 3 cards here for the immediate future. And we'll see how you would be feeling, how your partner would be feeling, and where this connection is going. But before that, I want to say, guys, please understand that energies are flexible. They are never rigid. So please don't chase the timelines at ma'am April readings, ma'am May readings. See, understand one thing. Universe is too perfect, okay, to miss out on giving you the message. What is meant for you will reach to you, whether medium is me, somebody else, or something else, okay? So please do not chase, okay? I understand why your anxiety happens because, the whole format of YouTube with the tarot readings have become very rigid. People give monthly readings, weekly, some are making readings videos every day. But ask yourself, is every information for you, or do you need so much of information? Maybe no. So if you are coming here, come with faith that whatever is meant for me will reach out to me effortlessly. There is a reason why I'm doing this particular sign today, right? And that is why whatever will happen for most of you, it will happen within May, but for others, it can happen within August also, in November next year, right? So focus on the message, guys, right? Okay, so 3 cards here for the immediate future, and we'll see how you would be feeling, how your partner would be feeling, and what is coming for this relationship. Let's see here. Okay, so we have the Fool over here, we have 3 of Water over here, and we have the Ace of Earth over here. All right, okay. We have the Fool over here, right? Now, the Fool is your partner's energy, okay? So your partner here in the, immediate future is coming to you and really requesting you to have a new beginning, like, just wipe off whatever happened. And requesting you to see, can't we just act like new people and start afresh? Okay, because I am the new person. Because I've realized my mistakes and I want to offer you the world. Give me a chance, please. I want to do it all for you. So this person is coming with a very new childlike energy, okay? With number 0 over here. And they mean it. Let me tell you, Leos, that most of your partners, okay, for most of the Leos, your partners mean it, what they're saying. They're not like kind of playing any games, or this is not some, unhealthy agenda that they have. No, they really mean it. They want to create a new beginning, and they want you to look at them as a new person and do not judge them for what they did in the past. They are themselves very embarrassed, full of guilt about whatever they did in the past, okay? So they are just requesting you that if it is possible, please let it all go, because they don't know what else to do. They feel they cannot go back in time and, undo that, but they can make up for it by giving you a good future. Right, but for that to happen, Leo, you have to forgive them and you have to accept this person as a new person, and this connection or this marriage is a new marriage or relationship. Right? So Leo, see, I'm here just to deliver the message. Now it's up to you whether you want to forgive this person or you want to move on. And either way, your choice would be correct. Listen to your heart, Leo. If you want to give this person a chance, please do that. They're genuine over here. But if you feel, no, I'm done, I don't feel for this person anymore, and I can't do that, then please move on. Because if you're moving on with 3 of Water and Ace of Earth, you have beautiful energies even then. So you will end up attracting someone stable for you even then, right? Okay, we have 3 of Water over here. This is your energy, okay? So you are kind of here, you want to take it lightly. Like, you don't want to take it like very heavily anymore on yourself, because the days where you have been sacrificing for this person and giving yourself selflessly, anyways, things have been quite heavy for you. And now, like, when you've taken your power back, and this person coming to you and telling you to forgive them and, do this new beginning with them, you want to take it lightly. Like, you want to be all, like, calm about it, and you don't want to kind of take the stress about it all the time. Oh my God, no. So what I'm seeing over here is that you're talking to your friends, close friends, discussing it with them, family members, trying to gain the advice and, what they think. It's not that you're letting anybody influence you. It's not that energy. But of course, we have our closest people who care for us, and there is no harm in, opening up with them when we are stuck in a dilemma, right? So you're doing that. And For most of you, I'm getting the energy that you are kind of coming at a point where you want to give this person another chance. For most of you, that is what I'm getting with Three of Water, that you do want to create a new beginning. You do want to reconcile with them. Okay, so I do see a reconciliation in the immediate future for most of you. Okay, with Ace of Earth here being your relationships energy, a very, very stable beginning is gonna happen. The moment this reconciliation is happening, a very stable, grounded beginning, like your partner is saying that this would be the new beginning. Even for the people who have been married, this is a different phase for your relationship, for your marriage, something you have never ever experienced before, Leo. Okay, from day one, this phase would be all about commitment, transparency, honesty, loyalty, efforts, equal give and take, love, sacrifice, compromise. This is happening from both the sides, right? Because see, if you see with Ace of Earth, King of Water, Sun, such healthy energies for your relationship, guys. You can't give up on such a connection. Where will you find such a relationship? Both of you, right? So Leo, if you have really shown the courage over here to forgive them and to create a new beginning, seriously, hats off to you. It's not easy to forgive. When you have been exhausted, emptied by your own partner, you really love so dearly, you sacrifice yourself, wiping everything off from your mind, all the traumas and all the damage, all the nightmares, and giving them a new chance. Hats off to you, Leo. But let me tell you, this bold move, this bold risk that you have decided to take, it will pay off. It will pay off, Leo. Universe has seen you crying endlessly. Okay, I understand there are days, when the days, the nights, plenty of them, when we are crying endlessly and there's nobody around, and we ask and we wonder if someone is really out there listening to us. But yes, universe is listening to us. The reason, we are never granted our wish there and then is because universe has to work on the other person, so that they come on your level, so they don't take you for granted, so they don't trouble you more. And that's why sometimes, things take time. Right, Leo? Alright, guys. So now what I'll do is that I will take 3 cards here. And we'll see, Leo, what universe wants to guide you in this situation. But before that, I want to say that, even now after every video, at least one of you tells me that, ma'am, whatever you said about my partner, they are my energies, and whatever you said about me, they're my partner's energies. So guys, please understand one thing, that I always say at the beginning of every video that energies of two people in general readings are interchangeable. They are vice versa, right? So this can very well be your energy, Leo, who is finally realizing the importance of your partner, especially after your partner has pulled back their love, their support, their unconditional, warmth from you. And now you just want to do anything to create a new beginning over here, You're so determined to work upon yourself and on this connection, right? And this can very well be your partner, who is discussing with the other people, they're contemplating, analyzing, okay, but they are more or less, inclined to give you another chance, okay? So whether this is you or whether this is your partner, understand one thing, that either way this reading is correct, guys, okay? Please don't force yourself to fit into a character to claim this reading. No, be honest and choose your path, because like I said, either way this reading is correct, okay? All right, guys, so now I will take out 3 cards here. And we'll see what universe wants to guide you in this situation, Leo. Let's see here. We have 9 of air over here. We have Justice over here, and we have the King of Air over here. We have the Nine of Air over here. This is your partner's energy. So finally, they are breaking the shackles, okay? They are breaking their toxic beliefs, and some of them even their toxic upbringing, okay, which made them treat you like this, okay? Maybe they never saw a healthy relationship in their family, or the people they dated in the past, those were toxic people, okay, who never created a healthy benchmark in a relationship. So they projected all of that on you, right? They projected all of their fears and traumas on you, okay? And now they are kind of, breaking all of it, and coming out as a new person, free person. How she is spreading her wings over here. Because, if your person would be free and they would be, free from those toxic cycles, of course, it's going to benefit your relationship only, right? Because now they would be creating healthy benchmarks for themselves first and for this relationship, and then they would be treating you accordingly. Earlier, they had no benchmark only. So they are breaking free, Leo, which is such a beautiful energy, see. And you have played a very big role in that. They can't do without you, Leo. Let me tell you, this person can't do without you. No matter what, people think of them, how successful they are in their career, or, how mature they are. Otherwise, this person can't do without you. With you, they have a very childlike energy. Okay? Justice over here. Now, justice is the energy of your relationship. So definitely, this is like justice being served, the fairness being achieved over here, specifically for you, Leo. Specifically for you. Okay, like I said, you have been doing so much here, so much for this person, so much for this relationship, right? And now, the circle is getting completed. Everything is like coming to a beautiful end, like end of a phase over here. Okay, where finally universe has given the judgment in your favor, right? And it happened overnight because you got the courage to pull back, and the moment you pulled back, right, this person got scared, they got shocked, their whole life got upside down. And that was the time they knew that nothing else and nobody else mattered to them in this world except Leo. They just want Leo. Right, Leo? So justice has been served over here. We have the King of Air. King of Air is your energy. And so, Leo, you have really evolved as a person. This is who you are. Someone, who was like an emotional fool. Someone who could just give away her or his emotions, even if someone used to talk to you, with love. You used to give it all away. From there till here, where you learn to draw the boundaries, where you learn to say no to people, where you learn to understand that what is good for me, and you learn to reject everything else. Where you learn to fight, learn to take a stand for yourself, learn to fight the temptations. This is where you reached. And this is not an easy transformation. This is not something which you achieve overnight. Years of sacrifice. Years of, suffering. That is when, you come here. And the moment you come here is when you directly get connected to the universe, and universe listens to you because universe has no other choice then. No other choice. Now universe has no excuse to listen to you, to not to listen to you, because what else? What else you have to go through? And so justice is being served over here, right? Okay guys, so now what I'll do is that I will take this deck, shuffle it, and I will take out one card from here, and we'll see what extra message universe has for Leo. But before that, I want to say that for the people who are coming here every month, you guys are very well aware about the crystal jewelry that I offer. But for the people who are coming here for the first time, I want to tell you that why it is important to wear crystals. See, crystals, they come from beneath the earth, and earth is the only planet in our entire solar system, which has the power to give birth to life, right? So you can imagine how powerful, how magical our Mother Earth is, right? Now, because all of these crystals are coming from beneath the earth, so each and every crystal contains the same magic, same power within them, okay? So, if somehow you can extract the energies of these crystals and you align them with your energies, how beautifully and powerfully your life can change, right? Now, the best way to do that is to wear the crystal. It's even more powerful than keeping the crystals, because when you wear the crystals, you're making a direct contact with your energies, right? See guys, I've been dealing with crystals since very, very, very long. In fact, crystals have been the entity, to to push me towards the tarot, because I started reading tarot much later, okay? And crystals have helped me in almost all areas of my life, my personal relationships, my finances, my health, protecting me from low vibrational energies, from black magic energies, from negativity, evil eye, psychic attacks. What are psychic attacks? See, psychic attacks are very real, very harmful, and very underestimated. Okay, let's say you're sitting somewhere and you're very motivated to do something that day or that moment in your personal life or your professional life, or you're expecting a good news, okay? But what happens? Something opposite happens, okay? Like, you start feeling uncomfortable. Your health suddenly takes a toll, right? And instead of hearing the good news, you hear a bad news. You hear about rejection or delay. Why? Because someone out there is sitting and thinking so negatively about you that they're sucking all your positivity out, taking all your blessings away, and they're sending back their negativity to you, because law of energy is there. Whatever is going, then something has to come back, right? And so it creates huge damage to you, okay? So what crystals they do, they create that spiritual defense around you. They protect you, okay? Also, crystals keep your intuition on point. Now, what is intuition? See, intuition is that pathway, okay, between you and the universe. It's that pipeline, okay, through which the intuition flows, the messages flows, right? Now, let's say if you're in a dilemma and you're seeking the guidance of the universe will always reach out to you through intuition, okay? But what is happening today, because of all the greed, anxiety, negativity, psychic attacks, temptations, all of this is waste, right? Now, because of this waste, the pipeline is blocked. Our intuition pathway is blocked. And so we are cut off from the universe, we're cut off from our source, our home. What happens when you're cut off from your home? You feel sad, lonely, depressed, and that is why world over mental health issues are increasing day by day. We are cut off from our source, right? So these crystals, they keep your intuition pathway clear, and they make sure you're always connected to the universe. Okay, dear. See, not just in psychic world, but if your intuition is on point, you'll always take right decisions in your personal life, professional life, saving you from a lot of failures, heartbreaks, betrayals, right? Okay guys, so now there are 3 most important things that you must know before you buy crystals, whether you're buying it from me or somebody else. Firstly, please do a little research and make sure you're buying original crystals, because there are a lot of people out there who are selling fake ones. Even few reputed websites are doing that, as it happened with few of my clients in the past, so I know. Secondly, please understand that how one crystal benefits one person, it might not benefit another person the same way. Why? Because, see, all of us have different energy systems, different kind of blockages, different intensity of blockages, right? Just like how one medicine will not solve all the health issues in the world, right? You eat medicine according to your illness, your diagnosis. Same logic applies here. See, the most common example of this is rose quartz crystal. How world over, people try to market it as love crystal. And I'm sure like a lot of you must have tried wearing it, to attract love in your life. But did it work for all of you? No. Why? Because rose quartz might not be your love crystal, it might be your career crystal, right? See, like I'm wearing clear quartz over here. Now this clear quartz, let's say if it's benefiting me financially, the same clear quartz can help you romantically or in your health energies, right? So if you do not know which crystal is good for you and for what purpose, don't worry. You message me on my crystal Instagram page. I will take your details. I will meditate on your energies, and I will let you know which crystal is good for you and for what purpose, right? Thirdly, please wear the crystals only after they are charged with your specific energies. Now, why this is important? See, crystals, they have the tendency to, make a connection with the energies they come across. Like, I come across so many people every day, so my crystal will try to create a connection with everyone. Now, I don't want that, because this way all of its powers are now scattered, but I want all of its powers to be focused only on me, to work only for me. So how do I ensure that? I ensure that by carrying out certain intense rituals, okay, so that the energies of these crystals are kind of trapped and they work only for me, right? Now, the best way to do that, is to, like I said, carrying out certain intense rituals. But let me tell you, not everyone can do these rituals, guys, because again, I come across people trying to sell crystals by saying that buy from us, they're charged by us. But you need to ask these people, charged of what and charged of whose energies? Have they taken your details? Do they know your blockages? Do they know your, energies, right? If no, then no, the crystal is not charged and it's of no use to you, right? See, guys, one thing I can promise you 1000%, that crystals have the power to change your life, but you have to be responsible towards them. They're not fashionable jewelries, okay? They're living entities who are always listening to you, guiding you, supporting you, loving you, taking care of you, protecting you. They're your guardians, right? So have faith in them. Okay, guys. Alright, so now I will take out one card from this deck and we'll see what extra message universe has for Leo. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, so we have a very sweet message which says success over here. So yeah, justice, with the justice card here, justice being served, and with the success, so everything would be in your favor, Leo. No matter where you're stuck, in what stage of this relationship, eventually, the reconciliation is coming. The ball would be in your court for most of you, okay? It would be your decision whether you want to go back or not. Like I said, most of you would give another chance to this person, and let me tell you, this time they are serious. The changes within them are real, the realizations to them are real, and this time, like I said, this new phase would be a success, guys. It would be a success, okay? Alright, guys, so that's it for today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, then please subscribe this channel. Also comment here. Please comment here, guys. Please let me know how much these readings are resonating with you, because see, the moment you write something here, you are creating the energetic relationship with me, because like I said, at the end of the day, everything is energy, okay? And when I'm doing my own healings, my own meditations, automatically those positive energies would be shifted to you. So take benefit of that, right? Also, like and share the video. And for the people who want to book their personal readings with me, you guys should contact me on Instagram. Also on Instagram, every morning prediction for the day is posted, and every day one person is picked up for a free detailed reading. So if you guys are interested, I would be putting the links both for my tarot Instagram page and my crystal Instagram page in the description box below. You can check it out, okay? So I'll see you guys again very soon. Till then, please take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.